just because I want you to bear witness to how great that game was. You need to see just how amazing the first Ni no Kuni was, and I can't say that this is not enjoyable, but I just can't help it. Every time I play this game, I'm just like, oh, Ni no Kuni 1 had this, Ni no Kuni 1 had that. Where's this? Where's that? They got this from Ni no Kuni 1. Where's this? They half-assed that. You know, I just... yeah. It not only is that... yeah. It's an unpolished diamond, and this is like someone having made like the best pizza in the world, and then they make another one, and it's like they forgot to put the dough in it. like I know, like it's like no dough. Like, where's the fucking foundation? What the fuck is this shit? I can't even call this pizza anymore. Where's the fucking dough?
If I may be
That's
so
how this
bold.
game feels to me. Okay. Uh-oh. That means it's a turning point in the game. Well,
By all means.
can you tell me who is going to go away? Because certain people are holding certain weapons, sir. And I would like to know who's going away so that I can take those items from them. Or are they going to do like some Final Fantasies do? Will they give you all the weapons back? So, you know. I feel like that happened in the Ni no Kuni 1. They took the stuff away from the person before they made them leave.
If I may be so bold.
I have a rather serious matter I'd like to discuss with everyone. I need you all to know. I have the clap. May I summon them all here? You won't be able to play freely for a while after this point. You sure you want to proceed? I feel like they did tell me stuff like this in Ni no Kuni Part 1, and I think they were showing extra long cutscenes. But that's what it was. Well, not just save, so we'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Nira is pregnant. I'm going to be a father. Now, as to the matter I wish to discuss with you all. You know, Nira, Queen Nira. We have been receiving some rather unsettling news of late from within the kingdom. You motherfuckers don't flush the goddamn toilet when you're done with number 2. There are reports of certain resources being unaccounted for, and of a suspicious hooded character having been sighted. These, among several other developments, have become a cause of some concern. I'm sorry, you say, Roland. And a shady sort to boom, Roland. So even thief among our numbers, eh, Roland? That ain't good, Roland. That ain't good at all, Roland. Roland. look at him. He looked right at him. No, not good. Not good at all, huh? Yeah, about to, yeah.
Golly.
Could there really be people in our kingdom who would do such things? I suppose this road person would be able to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's obviously the one doing the stealing, and I have nothing else worthy to contribute to this conversation. Guess it's not such a surprise. Security around here isn't exactly what you'd call tight.
Now listen here.
Now listen here, Roland. What say we convene us at a powwow to talk about how to catch this pilfer of ours, Roland? Tonight, after dinner, perhaps, Roland? Right, Roland? After all, 'tis best to strike while the iron's hot with such matters as these, Roland. Wouldn't you say, Roland, not? Roland?
No.
Sorry, I can't make it. I'm going to look even more suspicious in front of you guys. I've been working too hard, quote unquote. Need to catch up on a little sleep, wink, wink. But if it's urgent, feel free to go ahead and sneak into my room, Bracken. Roland. Roland. Look at Lofty. Motherfucker, you ain't been working on a goddamn thing. You fucking liar. Lofty, you flipping mud, you lied. Boy, leave it to Lofty to tell you like it is. Boy, you be making them faces. Very, very well. I hope you enjoy your rest. You deserve it. Everyone else here is going to take a meeting to talk about who's the suspicious character, and you're going to conveniently not be around when we talk about these things.
Thanks.
Thanks, I will. Look at Lofty. This motherfucker don't realize what's going on. Evan.
Aye.
Roland. Was that it? Okay. Looking extra suspicious. They played the suspicious music too. You about to see a girl walk out of his room, a big booty hoe. Look at Batu. Why would you obviously meet with the hooded person they just talked about? We just talked about a robed person. And he went straight to his room to go meet with the robed person. What a fucking idiot. I must thank you again for providing us with the items and information we require, Roland. Don't mention it. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No.
There is one thing I have been meaning to ask.
What?
Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm populated by bandits and vagabonds. Vagabonds, vegetables. Surely there are places better suited for someone of your inestimable talents. Wow. I guess I am kind of used to performing on a bigger stage. Maybe it's time I went someplace where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all. Sage words, indeed.
Well,
you have done more than enough to earn our gratitude. Should you ever wish for a change of scenery, you'd be welcome to join us. The dog. So he's selling his soul to the highest bidder now, is he? And if that's so, then... Is Roland really that obvious of a bad guy? Look at what's his name? Batu.
So, Roland, get up to much last night, did you? Meet with any interesting characters?
I so read that first line incorrectly. He's like, get up to much last night? Like, did you get it up much last night? You meet with it? That's no. Well, he has all this skin showing, and I just naturally, and look how Roland get in the side eye, like, motherfucker, put some goddamn clothes on before you come charge me up on some shit.
Last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Spare us your lies. You're a traitor, man. Fixing to leave our little kingdom behind for bigger and better. Don't bother to deny it.
That's all you got from that conversation? The offer for him to leave? You didn't hear the other shit that he was giving off to him?
Roland? Surely not.
Surely so, lad. Or did ye think it a coincidence that our precious resources only go missing on this treacherous dog's watch? And what of the shady fella in the cloak he met with this past evening? Just an old pal come for a chinwag, was he?
A chinwag?
I'd like to hear ye explain that little lot away, Mr. President.
Bitch.
There must be some mistake. Mustn't there, Leander?
one should not rush to judgment on the basis of hearsay alone, but I must say this does seem somewhat irregular.
What?
What was really shocking about what he said?
There you have it. Now sling your hook before I sling it for you, you scurvy swine.
Sling your hook? What that mean? Tell you us out the story? Sling your hook.
So that's how much trust I've earned, huh? Good to know. Maybe I would be better off someplace else.
Now what's with your fucking attitude all of a sudden?
Hey, I've been trying to get us some big booty hoes around here. Y'all ain't trying to make no deals. I'm out here making the deals, willing and dealing.
You see this motherfucking jacket I got? Look at the fucking tears on the bottom of this bitch. Motherfuckers, I only asked for one goddamn thing when I said I'd come here. For some big booty hoes. If you got two bitches in this bitch, you ain't got no big booties or hoes.
Someplace my talents will be appreciated.
I'm trying to get this chin whack on my knob, you know what I'm saying? What's going on up in this motherfucker?
He as good as admits it.
Bitch. Why he just walked off like that? What an asshole.
So long, Batu. Evan.
I think... I was going to say, I think he must have got the real Roland got kidnapped, and that might be Doloran, because Doloran was changing how he appeared. That can't be the real Roland.
Not even the slightest attempt to defend himself. One cannot help but wonder if Batu's suspicions were well-founded.
I don't think that, because his attitude changes so too sudden. But then again, he never really, I don't know, he seems so altruistic, like he had to save Evan and everything at the beginning. Even though, like I said, he left his kingdom, I felt like that was a big betrayal. But you don't want to talk about that. But anyway, so besides that though, I really can't tell. I don't know where they're going with Roland's story here. I don't think that's Roland. I think that's a doppelganger.
Well now.
And who are you? Forgive me, Chief Consul. Or should I say, former Chief Consul. So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me? Why, to engage your services, of course. You have information that will be quite useful to us, I'm sure. That's quite the offer. What did he offer? What? To listen? Hey, look, he didn't offer anything. What are you talking about this right now? What exactly did you have in mind? For one such as yourself? Oh, plenty, my friend, plenty. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, come on. That's a Waluigi mustache. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master. Oh, yeah? And who might that be? Why, King Mousinger, of course. There's no need to be coy.
Huh.
Well. Looks like I landed on my feet. Maybe this is all a ruse so he can slide into Ding Dong.
That's what I'm thinking. It's a ruse.
So it's just to get into Ding Dong Dell. Well, he did want to recruit Ding Dong Dell as the last one, I guess. Try to get in good standings with Mousinger and do something to either get him off the throne or get him to team up with Evan or something. Or
Why would I team up with a dude who just
Blimey.
murdered my father and tried to murder me?
I have no idea where the fuck the story is going.
Straight poisoning his dad.
I don't know.
And he slowly poisoned
Man,
his
I
dad.
don't know. I mean, I don't know how else they're gonna resolve this. Well, I don't. Well, I don't know what the fuck Roland is doing. Shit. He did it come back. Oh, not. I forgot how I did her voice. Oh, we said Kumbush after him. Boy, he has to report back in either. I don't remember how I did her voice.
Oh.
Lofty, why are you looking like that? Oh, Roland. I thought they was gonna have like a lot of dialogue too. They was talking about we ain't gonna play for a while. I thought everything was gonna be all dialogued. Look at me. Ding Dong Dell. You might be right. I think you might be right. Yep. Back in Ding Dong Dell. So we're gonna play as him by himself. So I'm guessing we're gonna take down the whole castle. King Mousinger waits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope that your conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful. I don't know why I'm doing like a little Hispanic accent all of a sudden. Okay, so he had to do all that so he could come here by himself. So he could get into an audience with King Mousinger. And then I'm going to assume he's going to stab him in the face or something. Well, let me put my good clothes on then. See my new sword? Or is that... Did you make that sword or did I make that? You made that sword, okay. Because I did make some swords earlier today, so I wasn't sure if it was you or me. Oh, no, you wore that when you came here. No, we'll put the other outfit on. I only got 3. This one. I don't think this is how Ding Dong Dell looked. The castle looked in the first one either. I can't remember. Girl, can you tell me what's going on?
Oh, hello.
You can't tell me we ain't about to recruit all these people. You used to work for Evan, didn't you? Why in the world would you come back here? For them big booty hoes, girl. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see, I guess so. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. So, I'm betting we're here to take down King Mousinger And so he had to fool. He knew that there's probably somebody in the Kingdom of Evermore that's snitching and reported back, hey, Roland is betraying Evan or something, and you can bring him here, so Roland will come here, take down the whole kingdom.
Greetings.
That's my bet. What a pleasure. It seems an age since we last met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. Your Majesty.
Well, well, well.
Oh my God. So this is the famous road. Ooh, boy, you so fine. Oh yes, indeed. Oh, I am forgetting myself. I am Chancellor Vernon. Charmed, I am sure. I have been following your work with great interest. To have made an almost viable ruler of young Evan is quite the feat. Yes, a sterling achievement in your pets. I've been watching you on Leafbook, following your posts. I've been liking your profile pictures too. I'm flattered. I remember very well how you thwarted my designs for our young friend. But rest assured, I bear you no ill will on that account. I have been examining your nature, quote-unquote, wink-wink. Your actions. I've been stalking your timeline on social media. And I have decided that you and I may be able to come to an arrangement. Glad to hear it. And good of you to get straight to the point.
All right.
Shall we get down to business? My terms are simple. I want power. And maybe a little money too. And a couple of big booty hoes. Like that chick I just saw, the one with the robes. Give me those and I'll give you what you want. I'll even give you Evan. Very well. I believe in making the best use of the talents of those in my employ.
Forgive me.
But that would require you to prove yourself first. Oh yeah? Yes, we have prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Let us see if your loyalties are really as fluid as you claim. You think a neon quote-unquote test? I don't know, it could be a damn porn shoot. I don't know what the fuck we doing in the dungeon. Let's save again. My bad. What did it say? I'm sorry. Not really. Alright. Take Master's test in the dungeons of Ding Dong Dell Castle. Alright. A future general of mine. And you must be prepared to swear fealty to Ding Dong Dell. Next, King Messenger himself. You had nothing important to tell me. Alright. Are we going the right way? Straight and hook a left. There's nothing important to tell me. Yeah, they did. I wouldn't mind working for them if they give me one of those outfits. Are these cats people still here? What cats doing still here? Upstanding mouse guard? I don't know why there's Grimalkin still here. I thought they made all the cat people leave. Hey, Kunbish. What are my generals? They sent Kunbish to get Roland?
Master Roland.
And we sent Kunbish to go get Roland. That's what Evan and Tina was talking about.
I don't know why that went over my head. I ain't paid attention to it. Master Roland!
You're one of Batu's men.
Oh, he's talking now, okay.
Aye, that I am. Kumbish is the name.
Kunbish.
This gentleman was apprehended after being observed behaving suspiciously in our airspace. It is our belief that he is a spy.
Curse you, ye devils! Didn't I say already? I was looking for Master Roland.
For me? Why?
Forgive me, Your Honor. Seems I made a blunder.
You sure did. And why am I not surprised?
Now, Mr. Crane, to our test.
Who's Mr.
Let
Crane?
us see where your allegiance truly lies. Dispatching one of your former allies should provide us with adequate proof that you are ready to serve a new master.
No, no. Listen here, you rat-faced swab,
Yeah?
you.
Yep. Dot.
Is something the matter? Surely you are capable of such a straightforward show of commitment? Or could it be that we have an imposter in our midst?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just say I prefer to use my own methods.
Master Roland, no! We're shipmates. You can't just...
How are you talking without moving your lips?
Sorry.
Damn, he pulled out the 9 on
It's
him.
nothing personal. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Get these screenshots real quick.
Ah! Curse you for the traitor you are!
Ooh! He shot him!
Well, happy now?
Yes. I have enough material to jack
Happy
off on.
enough.
I can't believe he shot him. It must have been like empty bullets or something. Or yeah. Look at Lofty. It's been days, Lamon. When's the early boy coming home, eh?
Yeah.
Kimmich never came back after we sent him out to look for him either. Where did Roland disappear to? We'll have to go and look for him. He might need a... Fuck that asshole. He needs nothing from us, girlie. And he'll get nothing. Lofty. Man, shut your ass up, Batu. Man, shut up. The man's a turncoat, the traitor. Damn him.
But...
He isn't. He can't be. Or refuse to believe it. It must be some sort of strategy of his. Mustn't it? Leander? Because you have glasses. The glasses, people are smart. Isn't it? I would advise you to forget about him, Your Majesty. He is no longer your concern.
Forgive me.
You only need one strapping young male supporting character in this game. Forgive me, sir, but you have more pressing worries. Give the traitor no more thought.
What?
Look at Lofty's face. You too?
What?
Wow. Talk about coat. Was it really one of our best friends 5 minutes ago?
Oh.
And that's my plan. I figured I should keep those Grimalkin and troublemakers out of your hair for a while, at least. Oh. To have formulated such a thorough strategy in such a short time, it turns me on. Impressive indeed. It seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you into the fold. Now, there's another favor I've been meaning to ask of you. The Mark of Kings. Have you heard of it?
Sure.
Sure. Send it down from generation to generation of royals. Here in Ding Dong Dale is proof of the right to rule. And without it, it's impossible to access certain places. It works as a kind of key, too, correct? Foreshadowing. Precisely. It is a pendant of brightest blazing red. A beautiful object indeed. And a necessity if one wishes to enter our nation's king's cradle. Let me guess. You don't have it, and you want it. You are admirably concise as ever. We have searched the castle high and low, and yet it is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that it is not in Hillside. Dyslexia. It sure isn't. It's around Evan's neck every minute of every day. It won't be easy to get a hold of it. But this doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need a few things, and a little time. And you shall have all that you need. There's no other to whom such a task can be entrusted after all.
Say,
What about you, Your Excellency? Any errands you want the new guy to run? That's very kind of you. Let me see. What you doing tonight around 11:30? I should be very much obliged if you would inform Captain Buck that the War Council will unfortunately have to be postponed later.
sure.
Sure, I'll get right on it.
All right.
What the fuck are they having us do here? This is stupid. Is everything... Yeah. So is everything taking place in the same map? I want to walk around the city and see how the city's looking. Can we exit? No. I guess I should go to the... Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Well, if it isn't the famous Roland. Only in town a few days and already the flavor of the month. Or so I hear. Yeah, that's what I said about your mom last night, too. What business could one so lofty have with a lowly soldier such as myself? Womp 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 womp. And that's about the size of it. I see. So the council of war has been postponed. I shan't forget, oh no. Oh, and there was one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of the guards. All men assigned to the night shift on the east and west blocks are to patrol the outside of the castle instead. Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I see where this is going. Oh, a very mysterious change to the routine. But as it's not the reason why it shall be done, Mr. Roland, sir, it shall be done. Good, I'll leave you to pass word to the shift sergeants.
Yes.
But of course, your magnificence. Leave it to my capable hands. He already got fucking rank? Damn, that was fast. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, we're about to do that sneaking bullshit again. I remember I felt that shit like several times. Ugh, all just trying to be like Ocarina of Time. Sneak into the castle. He's taking a shit? What is going on with him? So why is he sneaking around though if he already has rank and is welcomed in the castle? But why would he sneak? Well, yeah, I guess. So I say, why would he sneak there? Though I can see him sneaking the guy out, but yeah, I guess. Good. Ah, that makes sense now. So then, yeah, it must have been tranquilizer darts. That all went pretty smoothly. A little too smooth. King Messenger probably knows about all this, I'm guessing. This place would make some memories. I knew you a dirty rat. Locked? Figures, I guess. Well, nothing this little guy can't fix. He about to pull out that dude. What is that? The fuck is this? What is this? Shut up! I'd like an explanation as to what the fuck that is. And why have we not known of this thing? It's like a tadpole key? Magic shapeshifter thing? Okay. I don't know, it's just all of a sudden we just have strange things that we've never seen before. That's why it was so important that Roland read all those 13 books in the library, because now he knows everything about everything in the world. And it was a lot of books I had to read, by the way. They made you read a lot. The lockety clicker scuttles off looking pleased with itself. Because I never got no damn lockety clicker, but it seems like it felt really good sticking itself in a hole. It's very pleased with itself. I'm just reading what the screen says. I am just reading what the screen says and over talking you. It actually worked. Now I've seen everything. Thanks, little guy. Alright, here goes. The Market Kings should be in here somewhere. Oh yeah, King Messenger, because he knew that you weren't telling him the truth, and you...
Yeah!
The ship's nearly ready. Time to weigh anchor and set sail on the high seas. Yah-har!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's time to go and get the hydrops to sign up to the declaration. But we have to think beyond that, too. Most of all, we need to think about what to do about Ding Dong Dell. They won't be making peace with us anytime soon. Pat, they won't be letting us close enough to even shout about peace. The whole area's crawling with soldiers. There is a way we won't be able to get past them, you know. It's a path only open to members of the royal family, called the King's Way.
Huh?
What's that when it's at home? What the fuck? What's that? That's that phrase again. Where are they getting this? Where is that must mean something, but it must be like it means something to only the people from the UK.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the same thing we read earlier.
This is what I'm saying. Like it's that line again. What's that when it's at home? What the fuck does that mean? Let me write that shit down. I don't know what that means. I thought it. So it must be an actual line that's a saying that's used for something, because I surely thought that was a localization mistake. What's that when it's at home? What's that? It's on Urban Dictionary for some reason. What's that when it's at home? Simplify. Da, 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 da. What's that when it's at home? Request. Okay, it's a request to simplify the language. Avoid fancy titles, etc. Uses the idea that at home, people don't bother trying to sound impressive, calling a spade a spade. Example. I'm an Italian cuisine delivery expert. What's that when it's at home? A pizza boy. I get it. It's like put it. It means put it. It's a phrase that means put it in layman's terms.
Okay, what's that when it's at home?
Yeah, because when you're at home, you don't use fancy language.
Make it easier for me to understand.
Yeah, pretend like you're at home.
Well, fuck, who uses that shit?
Look, I say I've never heard of that phrase before. So I'm saying it has to be something from somewhere overseas, because I've never heard that phrase before ever. Bizarre bad dreams. Came across a character. Word wizard. I don't know. Here, you take over. I'm on break for 15 minutes. Here, you take over. Because I'm on break, motherfucker. I'm on break. What's that when it's at home? You got it. You can commentate. You got it. Well, we be able to access it.
Oi!
Wow. Huh?
it was playing each other. Lawson just said it was red. Because he's like, oh, I sit around his neck all the time. So that's how he knew he was lying. And then he was lying because he wanted to get it. So they know. I called this shit before I even saw it. This is some bullshit. Where'd she go? Let me bring her ass back. Because I ain't going no further. I want her to see this. Yeah, he was doing something back there with you.
Oh, he wasn't in here with you.
He was at first, and he came back. But you was right.
What happened? So it was all just a long.
Both of them set each other up because remember Mouse just said find the king's thing.
Yeah, the
and
king's
he said it was red, and then Roland's like, yeah, I see it on Roland's neck every day. Roland just
see it on Roland, or you mean Evan's neck?
Yeah, Evan's neck every day. But Roland said didn't I say Evan?
You said Roland.
He said, yeah, I see it on Evan's neck every day. He's like, okay, well first before I can go get it for you, I gotta do all this blah for you. Come to find out, he came here just to get it. To bring it back to Evan.
And King Messenger knew?
He just found it, and it was green, not red. And that's why he just said Messenger doesn't trust him because he gave him a false information that it was red.
But he didn't mean, he thought that he didn't know about it at all. Roland thought that Messenger did not know what color it was, so when he told him it was red,
no.
Messenger said it was red.
It was red.
And Roland agreed.
Roland agreed, like, yeah, I see it on his neck every day.
Oh, so that's how Messenger knew he was lying. Because Messenger knew it was green.
And he just found it where it was because he said,
but Messenger didn't know it was in the castle. He just knew it was green.
Where it was at. He just knew it was green, but he wanted to see if he could.
What Roland would say.
So now,
double crossing.
Double crossing.
That's interesting.
That's why he just said, hi. He doesn't trust me.
Okay. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? Guess he doesn't trust me as much as he pretends.
Huh?
Wait. Or maybe he was just using me to find this place. That's what I immediately thought. Oi, what are you doing in there?
Just looking for something.
Looking for your mama.
Something very special indeed. The Mark of Kings, if I am not mistaken. So it was hidden here all along.
What, you never went in the room?
Very well. Believe me when I say we searched long and hard.
Wait, well, I guess they just followed him in there, I guess.
I am disappointed. To deceive one's professed master is most uncivil.
This coming from a guy who just staged a coup? Boy, them double standards.
All's fair in love and war. Isn't that what they say?
But they really make Roland look like an antagonist with the way he's been acting lately. Just that face alone.
Indeed it is. I am so very glad not to have believed you for a moment.
So I'm just gonna assume it was all a ruse to get there to get that.
Now,
I'm gonna get.
If you would be so kind as to hand over the mark.
I think it was at the very beginning of the backstory where Roland was talking to everybody that I left to go to the bathroom, so I didn't hear the whole thing. Oh, well.
I don't think so. This belongs to the king. My king.
Jesus.
Of course, if you'll sign the declaration, I'll be happy to make you a trade.
Really?
You speak of your pathetic union. Now, I hardly think you are in any position to bargain.
Not interested, huh? Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Ha! To send a spy was most cunning. I must confess I had not thought your young protege capable of such subterfuge.
Well, he's not about to poison his rivals or anything, but he's coming along.
But why would you want King Messenger to join, knowing all the horrible things he's done? Like you said, like why would you want him?
Very droll.
That's why I was thinking. It's some other kingdom that's going to be the fifth spot.
Understand that no dream worthy of the name can be achieved without certain sacrifices being made along the way. It had to be done, and I would do it again.
We're about to get the backstory and feel sympathy for him, you think?
Sure
I wouldn't either.
So what is this dream of yours?
I feel like this is where we're going.
exactly?
We're going to get a backstory to feel bad for him.
For
and
too
King Evan
long,
would have to learn how
our
to forgive, I'm
kind
guessing.
have suffered at the hands of the Grimalkin. My dream is a simple one. To see our feline oppressors prostrate themselves at our feet.
Revenge, in other words.
Oh, call it what you will. It matters not. I have achieved my aim. A new era beckons. And my dream is now a reality.
Okay.
Tell me something. If your kind were so downtrodden, how exactly did you wind up becoming King Leonard's Chancellor?
Pah! He used me! I was the unwitting tool of my persecutor. A puppet chosen to make my people more compliant.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Damn.
I am tired of listening to this man.
So what?
We should kill him.
It's always the
Here
advisor.
and now.
Right? He persuaded King Mountain to do all this.
Men, forward!
I told you this was gonna happen. They're gonna give the backstory, or he would succumb to the
Here
influence
goes
of Doloran.
That's right. Come and get me.
What the fuck is that? Oh. I want those shades, by the way. I did not think that was illegally. I did too. Yeah, it was. So Doloran is masked as the fat, flamboyant advisor, and he was with Mousinger the whole entire time to persuade him to do a coup. And Mousinger did all that shit because he was like persuaded to do all that bullshit. So once he snaps out of the influence, we're gonna forgive him or something, and then he'll join the alliance. I'm calling it. That's it right there. It is stupid. It is stupid. I mean, the guy Pugnacious didn't kill anybody, but he put an undue tax burden on all his people. Now, murder and taxes are two different things, but I feel like that's what this is probably going. I closed the bathroom door, by the way. I need to get out of here, but there's something I have to take care of first. Where is that big booty? Oh, I saw it earlier. I mean, if anybody's listening, I'm about to do another spoiler alert, but I've already said this shit before. Ni no Kuni Part 1, you had to learn that the overarching theme was accepting loss. Your mother was taken from you, and you felt like it was your fault for a good chunk of the game. And then then your best friend also thought it was his fault, and he had to learn how to overcome his role in the situation. You had to learn there was no magic that could bring your mom back to life, so on and so forth. I mean, you spent 70% of the game trying to find a way to bring your mom back to life. And after all the nights of crying, and that game was so emotional, Oliver realizes later on, you just gotta roll with the punches. And I think that might be the lesson that they want Evan and the gamer to, all this shit happened, you had no control, and you lost things that you love, but you gotta learn to come out stronger and, rebuild again, and we can build again type shit. I don't know. I'm guessing that's where this game is going. The first Ni no Kuni, like I said, was very emotional, and it was really hitting on messages, which every Studio Ghibli movie I've ever seen did the same thing. Oh, y'all gonna force me to fight these underlevel motherfuckers?
Help here.
He got a little thing on his face. I'm saying, I didn't get that damn higgledy. Where he come from? Okay. Little banana head. Little shadow higgledy. Let's get the map. Reminds me of what we were saying about Final Fantasy 13 or 12, how things were cut off, maps were linear. Why you put a door there if I can't enter? Why is it on the map when I can't open it? At least just, I don't know. Just thought about that. A lot of empty space here in the castle that I haven't go. It's on the map and you can't go in.
Make yourselves useful.
The areas that you said were closed off on Final Fantasy 12, were they still closed off on Zodiac Age? Which,
Over there!
They're all under level, but I just have to fight through them as part of the story. I guess. Scripted shit. Can I open stuff? You didn't go far, I need to say. I guess we might be just a tad bit over leveled for this. Maybe we were supposed to do this earlier. But take it. Yeah, I'm not complaining. This is absolutely useless. Come on, Kuni, bitch, wake up, motherfucker.
Alrighty. This is where you come in. And off you go.
They're lofty.
What's going on? Curse ya.
For you devil, swine, traitor, murderer, motherfucker. Charming. Listen, calm down and ask yourself this. If I'm a murderer, how come you've still got breath to curse me with? Because I'm a ghost, motherfucker, I'm a ghost. That is, I shot you, sure, but not with real bullets. With ones designed to make you look dead.
What's that now?
Wait, what? No, who, what? And what possessed you to bring such confounded doodads along with you, might I ask? Well, that's a stupid question to ask. You obviously can't tell what's going on. There's no time to explain. Here, swallow this. Wink. Roland pops a ribbity drop into Goodwish's mouth before he has a... That sounds like something Bill Cosby probably had. Oop, too early, too soon. Come get these ribbity drops and put in your bibbity boop with the jello pudding. These ribbity drops. No, okay. Oh yeah, we did have to hop around as frogs in the first Ni no Kuni. For one dungeon. Stay calm, it'll wear off before long. At least it's supposed to. That was a battle affliction, turning into a frog, and then if you kind of like on Tales too. Wait, no, not Tales. That was Persona I played where you turn into a frog. Yeah. Hey, my turn now, I guess. Well, down the hatch. We didn't do a big fight right there, though, at the beginning of the game, didn't we?
Sir!
I forgot. But don't hear either, Your Majesty.
Gah!
Yeah, curse you, Roland. Why he got a hat still, though? Look at Roland. Yep, you had a whole dungeon to roam through. Kind of like Persona, you know, you gotta be a frog to access certain areas and shit.
Excuse me?
I think it's time he tells the truth, don't you, Leander?
Well,
You have seen through our artifice, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Of course I have, Roland. Oh, of course I have. Roland would never betray us. Or at least, not so clumsily. I have to say, I expected more of him. The plan could perhaps have been executed with a little more finesse, I can see.
Huh?
What blaze are ye both blabbering about, Kershey? In order to deceive one's enemies, one must first deceive one's friends. Is that not what they say? What His Majesty means to say is that Roland's betrayal was nothing of the sort. The entire affair was an elaborately staged performance.
Snakes alive!
What did he say? Snakes alive. What? Look at Lofty. What? You mean to tell me this household mess is one of the blasted scoundrel's confounded schemes? I might not have chosen to put it quite that way, but yes. See, we've been watching y'all in the dressing rooms and things. Upon our return from Broadleaf, I cannot help but notice that a number of prying eyes have been placed around the castle. These devices allow one to surreptitiously. Boy, I tell you, they be expanding my motherfucking dictionary and language and vocabulary up in this bitch. Watch over location remotely through the use of certain scrying magics. Being familiar with sorcery of this kind, thanks to Queen Mary's surveillance of Hydropolis, they attracted my attention right away. Upon sharing my concerns with Roland, we investigated together and discovered the presence of an agent of Ding Dong Dell in our midst. Rather than unmark the spy and remove the prying eyes, Roland instead devised a rather ingenious plan to use them to our advantage. The first step in this plan was to make a show of expressing certain disloyal behaviors in full view of the eyes. The next was to ensure that our allies, too, grew suspicious of the motives. This is why he contrived to carry out his dubious liaisons just as the guard was being changed. The rest, you know already. Discord was sown, and the traitor, quote-unquote, in our midst was duly ejected. And having witnessed all this by means of his prying eyes, the spy approached Roland with an offer he could ill afford to refuse.
Forgive me.
Batu, the rogue figure you took for a sinister visitor from another realm was none other than myself. It was necessary to sow suspicion in the mind of one from whom we could expect a suitably violent reaction. Lofty. Ah, yeah, yo. Hey, you feel right for it, Batu, you did. You used me, you played me like a blessed fiddle, or flute, your preference. I rather fear we did. But deep down, you knew, didn't you not? Some part of you sensed that he would never have betrayed us.
If I may be so
Why
bold...
else would you have sent your men to find him? Or did you think I was not aware of your little crusade?
Huh?
What? Look at, why is Lofty making that face? Why is Lofty looking at him like that? Why?
Gosh.
So does this mean that really is still somewhere in Ding Dong Dell? But what possible reason could he have for going down alone?
Well now.
Allow me to explain, Your Majesty.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Roland! What? Why y'all making me walk up to him? But this like, yeah, I knew this all along. I was just fucking with y'all.
I was going along with it.
Yeah, y'all the dumb motherfuckers. I'm sorry, Evan. I've put you through a lot. We were so worried about you, Roland, but you're back now. That's the most important thing.
Oh, that cheek!
Did you bring the big booty hose back with you? Did you get that thing under my bed I asked you to grab? In that box? You didn't look in it, though, did you? Leander tells you what you've been in. You've been up to Crocky. Get down for love a madcap jump. I don't know what the fuck I just said. Crikey, you don't half love a madcap jaunt, eh? Okay. At least you kept doing this before. Be alive for the ride. Look, I want to apologize. If I didn't have to trick you all, I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have done. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, you had me going, Lord bless. Okay. You know he knew he was on our side.
Flippin' heck!
Yeah, and I was going, you horrible mad. Fuck this shit. I think we all still believed in you somewhere deep down. I had to make a comment because I haven't spoken in about 2 hours now. Did my gift prove useful in the end?
Sure.
Sure. Lock picking bugs, frog pills. You sure know how to keep things interesting. And here's what made it all worthwhile. Okay. Evan, this is for you. Mark of Kings.
Golly!
Mark of Kings! What? Now you can open the King's Way and get back into Ding Dong Dell without having to go through all those soldiers. Mousinger was desperate to find you, too, just like I thought he would be. It might be just the bargaining chip we need to get him to sign the declaration.
Thank you.
But why would you trust him? I wouldn't trust him. Why would you trust him? Why must we have Mousinger in this? It's gonna be a come to Jesus moment. It's gonna be You killed people who were important to me, but I have to forgive you. Let's cry it out and move on. Is it like, yep, told you. Well, that was the theme of the first Nina Kuni, so it's not that I don't like that theme specifically, but I wish it wasn't the same shit from the first one. Even though, I mean, spoiler alert, your friend was involved with you as both of you caused the situation that led to your mom's death in a way. But the game seemed to want to kind of, it pinned it on both of them. I don't know. I just wish they didn't do that same thing. Pretty much. You gotta learn how to live with the past. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much, Roddy. I hope we finally get back to Ding Dong Dell. Back to the home he stole from me. To ask him to join me. Even though he has something that belongs to me. I want to be friends with him.
And so at last the hour had come for Evan to return to Ding Dong
I
Dell
just...
and convince King Mausinger to sign the Declaration of Interdependence.
I would probably like this
Bright-eyed,
more if people didn't get
yet
killed when he did the
heavy-hearted,
coup.
He prepared to take the final steps of the journey.
His dad didn't get poisoned,
What
if
now seemed a
the lady
lifetime ago.
didn't get killed.
It was time to bring his dream of
I
a
just...
united world one step closer.
If that didn't happen, I would accept it.
That's because you don't have forgiveness in your heart.
Damn right. Or if it wasn't Mausinger directly that did it, which we don't know if it directly was him. It could have been that other guy.
Because the other guy said, as long as I poison would have done it fast. I'm pretty sure it's the other guy. The one who shot the arrow.
Which will make you more willing to deal with King Mausinger. He was an accomplice to what happened, but he didn't directly kill them, so it makes it easier to forgive and whatever. Did my father and Mausinger hate each other?
Sometimes it's just not possible for people to stay friends.
I know that's right. I be in that friend zone for too long. It's over, bitch. It's over. It's hard to stay just friends. We got to go to that next step sometimes, you know?
Sometimes the circumstances just won't allow it.
You know,
I can't
being the
believe
same
that Father would
gender,
have
that
hated
type
someone
of thing.
or been suspicious of them simply because of their species.
So are we going to paint his father as racist? I was like, are we about to paint his father as racist? Is that where we're
But
going?
then, why else would Mausinger do what he did?
Oh, because he was under a spell or whatever. He was being coerced to.
I suppose he was afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid? Of what?
I just said that.
That the great man he dedicated his life to was using him and will one day cast him aside. Think about it. What could be more frightening than being
That was
discarded
probably
by
the
someone you
basis
love?
of his anger, and then Dolaran
Not
just
that I
gave him the
know all the
nudge
details,
to
of course.
go with the plan. Even though I think that's a stupid reason. Yep. Or allow someone close to them to kill you.
Right.
That's it for the combo? Okay. I thought he was going to ask him about his sexual orientation again or something. What is it when it's a home? I want that on a shirt. What is it when it's at home? Not me neither, ever. Everyone, there's something I want to talk to you about first. Before we ask Ding Dong Dell to sign the declaration, I need to know how its people are faring under Mausinger's rule. I just invade him. I should also like to know what they thought of my father. Perhaps they might be able to help me understand why he was murdered. I never once considered their thoughts or feelings when I was their ruler. It's hard time that I found out what they truly think.
Chapter 8. Land of My Fathers.
Yep. Land of my fathers. Ain't that in the song?
All right.
My country, 'tis the least feel I love, yeah. Land of my fathers. Okay, never mind. All right, let me run you through how we're going to infiltrate Ding Dong Dell. I already sang that song. You don't have to do it. The crosses on this map mark the areas where our troops are most heavily concentrated. We are finally... We're now finally gonna make use of all your practice and training with skirmishes. The crosses on this map mark the areas where their troops are most heavily concentrated. It's the moment you've been waiting for. We put all that skirmish training to use. Probably not. As you can see. And I did do a couple, I did one that was 12 levels above me and did perfectly fine. It was, I think it was the Tyrant's, 4th mission. And, yeah, he was like 12 to 14 levels above me, and I did purchase every add-on with my KG before I started the fight, but it wasn't bad at all. As you can see, a direct approach via the river would be suicidal. There's no way we get close without being spotted. So, we'll use the zip line to take us over the river and set us down someplace quieter. From there, we'll make our way via the least heavily guarded area to the entrance of the King's Way. Why are we... Okay, never mind. It's a good thing Zip gave us the old girl, huh? She's quiet as a mouse, even with the engine full ahead. Which is not to say that caution will not be required. We cannot take the risk of flying too close to the city. A roundabout approach will still be required. So the old sky pirate flew in front of the salt ain't the old other day. It doesn't look it. Oh, look, what the fuck? You scared the hell out of me. You scared the fuck out of me. Bye, kitty. Oh. Doesn't look like it. This will be a straight in, no messing jolt by the sound of it. Alright, let's make ready to leave. My fucking coffers should be filled the fuck up. Time to do like another 100 missions, subquests. We're going to stop the video right here for today.